All right, what is your name?
My name is Justin Clayton.
Justin Clayton. What sport do you play?
Soccer.
Soccer. Graduation year?
2013.
2013. And your phone number?
1-708-601-4687.
All right, Justin. And how long were you waiting before we got here?
Well, like 10 minutes.
Is that right?
Yeah, we were late too. So.
Okay, good. Tell us a little bit about your soccer season this past season. What were your guys' records? What were your stats? How do you think you
record?
performed?
We were 11-11-1. Actually, I pulled my ACL, and not trying to brag, but I'm probably because we're such a small school that we don't have a large pick of kids to choose from. So we have a good team, but we're not like we can overwhelm teams with just skill and just over dominate. But overall, we didn't do bad for the skill level we had, and we were always plagued by injuries. Another kid tore his ankle, and then he tore a muscle in his ankle, and just we're always plagued by injury every year, no matter what it is. And so altogether, collectively, a pretty good season. Looking forward to this next one since my last. I'm gonna give it all I got.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about how you overcame the injury, or what happened. How'd you get the injury, or how you overcame it?
It was actually really weird because I was just playing in the game, and then all of a sudden, just fell to the ground, and I felt like I couldn't walk. And the first thing someone on the sideline was like, "We'll get him attention because he might have a torn ACL." Because I couldn't even walk. I felt like someone just came up and just stabbed me right in the back of the leg with like a knife. And I just fell down. I just couldn't walk. So the next day we went to a therapist and everything. They said it's just pulled, and I just sat out for 7 weeks. So basically, I started playing at the end of our regionals, and we lost in our final regional game in the finals to a team that beat us 6-0 the first time. They only beat us 2-0 this past time. So I think we really improved. I think without me playing, I think a lot of the team learned that they had to grow up pretty fast because we have a young freshman sophomore team, and we only had 3 juniors and 1 senior. So they just learned real fast that you have to grow up and you have to play with whatever you got. And I think they did really good as a team to really put it together in the end.
How tough was it sitting on the sidelines watching them?
Pretty tough because, every time they get a goal or someone else would score on them, you just always want to be out there helping out, cheering them on. And it was rough.
Yeah.
What position did you play?
I played actually a stopper position. It's actually sit right behind the center midfielders, but you're not really a defense. You're not really the last defender. And I played there since freshman year because our freshman year team was real skilled. We actually had a couple kids that play on my club team, Chicago Magic, and a couple kids that they were athletic. So we had an all-around great team. It was probably our best year. We went 21-0-1 or 21-1-1. And the last game we lost to a team that we'd beaten 3 times before.
Wow.
So it was a pretty sad loss. And that year again, we were plagued by injuries. In the last game, a kid had stomach flu. A kid broke my toe. And then another kid got a concussion in the first 10 minutes. So we're just always plagued by injuries.
Yeah, seems like it.
And so we're just trying to see, like this year, maybe we can just all stay healthy and put together a pretty solid year in the end.
Sure. Tell me a little bit about your travel team.
My travel team's actually Chicago Magic. They've been one of the best clubs in the nation for a while. They actually set up an academy team, which you play all the best teams from around the country, and as the cream of the crop kids that you play in a certain amount of games. It's like almost like divisions. So you have a Midwestern League, and a Western League, and an Eastern League, and a Southern League. And the best teams at the end, it goes by point system. If you win the most games in your schedule, then you move on to a tournament with all the best teams from those regions, and you play in Dallas to see who's the best academy out of them all.
Oh wow, that sounds pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me where you think out of the state, the whole entire state, where you rank yourself as a player.
As a player, probably
top
about
10, top 100, top 500. Where do you think you rank?
Probably top 300, I'd probably say.
Top 300.
Because we see a lot of, I see a lot of kids, and actually Illinois, Texas, and California produces the best soccer players. And we play in, like, even if you're not on the academy level team, even the teams that aren't the best are still, their club teams, fantastic. Everyone allows Illinois teams or Texas teams, California, because they know they're going to perform and do well, and no matter what event it is.
Now, you said that your soccer team's pretty small, so are you coming from a small, what's the size of your school?
It's actually real small. It's about 175 kids.
Okay.
Wow. So we actually have a graduating class of 33. So, I mean, we're real small. So we really do have a few selection of kids that, so I mean, we're about 1/10 of our school just in our soccer team.
Yeah.
With 33 kids out there. I mean, it's just.
What's your dream out of here? Where do you want to play? Do you want to travel? What do you want to do with travel soccer?
Probably play soccer. I mean, the MLS is awesome, but I think even playing in a lower league in the European leagues, which is awesome too, because you gain so much experience over there, and you can always bring stuff back. My thought is because I want to go into pharmacy and soccer really limits options for college. So I'm thinking that if out of the 4 years when I'm there for college, if I have a chance to go play somewhere, I'm going to do that, and I'll come back to school because my one true love is to play soccer, and I'd rather be doing that than sitting behind a desk any day.
Okay.
Now, how would you say, like hanging out with peers, as far as during school, out of school, how does that go? How does that work with soccer?
See, a lot of kids on my team that I play for, they live up north, so I really don't. But the kids that I hang out with at my school, one likes to work out a lot. Another one, they really don't understand what a commitment is to something like that. I have practice 3-4 times a week, and I have games up. Like they don't understand that. So I mean, yeah, we hang out. Anytime I get to hang out with them, it's fun. I mean, I see them at school all the time. I mean, just a good group of guys to have fun with a lot, no matter what it is.
Tell us a little bit why you think you're a leader on your team. Some characteristics that explain that.
I work hard no matter what. No matter what the situation, I work hard. I try to get the best out of people, even though sometimes I don't see it because, I mean, sometimes just being at a school where they don't understand how much work is put into high schools. They have a ton of kids that someday you do get yelled at. I try to be motivational when I give them information, but sometimes you just get a little frustrated. So they think he's just yelling at me, so he just wants to pick on me and make himself feel better or something.
You're tough on him a little bit.
Yeah, because I want them to play good, and I'll be a little selfish. I want to make sure we get there, do what we have to do to get wherever we have to go. So
now, ideally, how would this next season go for you?
Ideally, because we have skill and everything, win regionals would definitely be a top goal for us because it's going to be a down year for a lot of teams, and I think that our team right now, with the way we played last year, and we just have a great fluency between us all, that I guarantee, I guess we could definitely win something and go out with a bang senior year. Now,
what about personally? What goals or awards or whatever would you like to achieve?
Probably make the first team All-American again for Lutheran League.
Again? So you already were?
Yeah, it's in there. Because the guy who actually made the team is from Concordia, Wisconsin. I went up there for a camp and he picked me for that. So I'll make that definitely again and just make some more. I got honorable mention for all area, for Chicagoland area, which is a tough league, and maybe probably try to make the team this year instead of being an honorable mention.
Okay. Tell who'd you come with today?
My mother.
Your mother? Yeah. Tell us a little bit about how she plays a role and supports you, and obviously she supports you. She's here today taking you this.
Yeah, definitely. She's awesome because she always, my dad playing basketball and everything, he's awesome too. He always gives me encouragement. My mom always, no matter what, she always wants me to do better, always wants me to do whatever, and I love her for pushing me so hard because I don't think I'd be as good as I am today or be whatever I am today because of her, because she pushed me. The times where I know everyone has where they're like, man, practice on a Friday, I don't really want to go, but she just pushes me to do it, and then I'd really thank her for that.
You think your mom pushed you harder than your dad then?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
Definitely.
Did your mom play sports in high school?
No, she was a cheerleader, but she did a lot of runs. She did a lot of marathons and stuff at her mid-20s and stuff. She's always worked around soccer, the old NASL leagues that used to be around before the MLS. She did a lot of stuff with that, so she's always been involved with soccer.
Okay. Oh, now you said, what's your dad do?
My dad actually, he sells air compressors worldwide for a company named Sullivan Polytech. Okay. And so he's pretty awesome too. He played basketball for LaSalle High School and college.
Okay.
So and he knows what it's like. Even back then, he knows what you need and what you have to do to become a Division I player. Even depending on wherever you go, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Any other questions?
No.
You got any questions for us? Nope. Awesome. I know you're doing the travel